All right, I went ahead and bought the Wisp wand. I hit it with a couple of divines to try to get a good roll, but I didn't want to spend too much on it, so I got two really good rolls on the top and a pretty trash roll on the bottom, but it has a good physical damage. So, you know, it's about as good as I'm gonna get it without spending a ton of cash on it. So I'm going to try out some Wisp. I am doing a basic Slayer charge build. I don't know if I can call it basic, but all I'm really doing is getting all of the charges, and that is it. I'm getting all the charges, pairing that with Badge of the Brotherhood. This guy, getting a power charge here. Boots so they're up all the time. Gloves so I'm doing a ton of damage. Helmet so the spell damage is applying to attacks, +2 to power charges. Pretty standard stuff. You can go out and buy all this stuff because it's uniques except for the ring. This entire thing is a full unique except for this +1 to power charge ring, and you know, you can replace that with something cheaper. You're gonna lose 1,000,000 plus damage by dropping 2 power charges, but if you want to recreate what I'm building, it's pretty easy. That's one of the benefits of using uniques, is it's really easy to replicate the build. Now, let's go ahead and I want to try what does more damage? Sacred Wisp or increased critical damage support. Now, increased critical damage support obviously is much higher on the paper DPS. It goes to 3.8 from 2.8, 2.6. So, oh man, this latency. Just latency just bouncing around. So obviously it's way better on paper, but we'll see what it feels like while fighting these red boss. I'm going to fight them white mapped, so they're exactly the same, and just kind of time which one's faster. I could easily just look at DPS numbers, but you know, nothing better than fighting a boss to determine how quickly you kill a boss. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Now let's put the other one on and see if I kill it faster. The Wisp kind of felt faster. The Wisp definitely kind of felt faster. One of the things I like to do to test out gems is the delve. You run a few maps of the delve with one gem, and then you switch it up. It's a lot faster than running maps. You just go through little zones. One of the problems with it is the stats are always kind of different. I guess they're the same for these, but they change. So you gotta pay attention so the stats aren't changing. It's another good reason to test out a gem in a delve is because the stats don't change. Map to map, your stats are constantly changing. But delve, not so much. It gets a little harder the deeper you go, but it's not that big of a deal. You shouldn't notice it too much. Or you can just always do the whatever's the biggest DPS and just ignore game feel or actual DPS, but I always like to test out how a gem feels while mapping. This isn't a true build. I didn't build this as a Wisp build. I just bought the Wisp wand because I wanted to try the support gem out. So I don't have things that makes the build nice. So the build's pretty trash. Doesn't have a lot of quality of life features. There's no chaining. There's no pierce. There's no fork. There's none of that. So you'll see that when I get to a big horde of people, it can't quite clear them out enough, which is actually kind of intended and what I want. So that way you can see how much the Wisp help for clear. Because when I switch my gem out, my clear is going to go to shit. And you'll be able to see that the Wisp are pretty good for both damage and clear. At least with this kind of frenzy setup that I have. Oh, this is the delve map where the dude roots you over and over and over again. I keep getting rooted and I'm so confused on what's going on. Let's switch up the gym. Let's switch up the gym. Get rid of the sacred wisp. I am getting full Trinity. Paper Deeps is 4 millis. Oh, it can't do nothing. There's nowhere near the penetration or chain or fork. It does hit hard when it hits them, though. Let's put the wisp on. It's also a little unfair in favor of the wisp because I'm using the wisp wand. So maybe I should go switch my wand out. But I guess if you're going to use wisp, you're going to want to use the wisp wand. It's so memey. Oh yeah, that's rough. Whew. This is taking a minute. This is taking a minute. Okay, there is no doubt that the Wisp are better than those two gyms. So now let's go back home. And let's try it in comparison to... Let's just do... Oh man, I have to get rid of a green. That would be too hard to do for this video. I was gonna put in a multi-arrow, a greater multiple arrow support, but it would involve me removing enhance, which is a huge drop to my damage. So it wouldn't be that fair of a comparison. I'd have to remove Wisp, and then I would have to resocket this armor in order to demonstrate that. Let's run some regular maps. I think I'm gonna run white maps, so the maps are kind of the same. Let's get a map. We have a lot of waterways. Biggity bam, biggity bam, wiggity waterways. Oh yeah, that's smooth in maps. That's wispy. I love that latency. When they pop off real hard. You can just see them like exploding. I love that latency. Oh, come on. I hit start. I think it's so finicky. Oh yeah, it's cleaning up. For not having any penetration, for not having any fork, for not having any pierce. Just using the Wisp. It's doing a pretty good job cleaning up. Alright, let's switch it. Oh damn it! Did I just put the gems in my inventory? It's annoying. Oh, this might be hot. I was gonna switch out gems mid-run. I need just a little bit more mana. Give me them chaos orbs. Everybody needs regret. That was a weird way to run that. The Wisps are nice because they're auto-targeting, which is really nice because you can kind of auto-target yourself a little bit because they're targeting automatically. So you missing attacks isn't the end of the world. As someone who misses a lot of attacks. Yeah, this is nice. I definitely think I recommend the Wisp. Let's run that map, but with a different gem. I'm gonna go crit this time. Put away the map I was gonna run. Almost good. Waterways. You guys going insane from the music yet? You guys still sane? Damn, that's pretty quick clear too, though. This hitting hard. Whew, it's gonna be a tough call. I gotta wait till I get in the shit. Hasn't been enough mobs yet for me to be able to tell. Also, the map is pretty linear, which benefits for this type of a playstyle. Latency. Man, surprisingly, it feels like the single target is where it benefits the most. I was not expecting that. Kind of satisfying not only having this few projectiles. Makes it more like a targeted experience. You have to actually aim your arrows at them a little bit, which is ineffective for mapping, but it's a little better for boredom. If you're getting a little bored running maps over and over again, it'll give you a little bit more player engagement. I mean, it's not even that much better for this kind of a content. I think the heralds are helping a little bit. The herald pops are probably helping them with the clear. So I'm getting pretty good clear for not having any pierce or fork or chain, greater projectiles, just relying on a flask and one extra projectile from the wands. Bumping, bumping, bumping. Okay, let's put the Wisp back on. We gotta experience them both. It's kind of hard to tell. I think the Wisp are better. I definitely felt like there was a little bit better clear. Not as much as I was expecting, but it does feel like the single target on the Wisp is a lot higher than I was expecting. I have no clue what it looks like. Oh, it's because it's not level 21. I thought I got a 21. Alright, now I think it's mandatory to try it out on a T17, so we'll do a fucking Citadel. Let's see. Rarity, extra damage, reduce extra damage from crit. That's gonna be rough. All magic and normal monsters have union souls. I don't know what that means. That seems fine. More currency. It's gonna be the big thing, and more scarabs. Let's get me some scarabs to pair with these. More magic pack size, that sounds right, because they're gonna have whatever union souls is that might hose me. Let's give it an extra breach. I like breach. Let's give it an extra abyss. Why not? Just for the entertainment of stuff to kill. Might as well apply some of these. Give him some taint. Some splints. I guess. Oh yeah, just dumping projectiles in there. Good animations as well. I guess someone on the POE crew kind of flexed how only 8 developers were working on Path of Exile. I figured it was small, and 8 seems about what I was expecting. So I wasn't that surprised to hear there was only 8 people working on it. I think they got more now, but for a while it was only 8 people. And that's pretty standard if, you know, everyone's going to PoE 2. All the main resources are going there. Really doesn't take a lot of people to develop this kind of stuff. In fact, if you got more people, it might even be slower. It's kind of how programming works. Too many cooks in the kitchen. It'd definitely be slower if there were 50 people working on it. So 8 is better than 50. But the question is 8 better than 20? Is 8 better than 15? Some of those dudes were unkillable, so that might be whatever that mod was. What the hell was that? I just got chomped. I don't know why I just got chomped, but I definitely got chomped. These guys are tough as shit. I mean, I do pretty good damage. Oh, there's that latency again. Yeah, those guys are thick. Place it down. Place it. Oh, man. No, I didn't want to start it. I wanted to pick it back up. I don't think I can leech. Yeah, I can't fight him without leech. I bricked that whole area. Oh my gosh, the latency. Oh my, they're so strong. Whatever that is that makes them pair up together, it does make them very strong. Holy shit. Let's, I don't have that other gem. I keep removing it. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. Stop spawning. I can't handle it. It's too much. It's too much. I'm gonna keep that on. I'm gonna put something else on. Let's go chain. I need the AoE. I'm gonna lose a lot of damage here, but it'll give me the AoE at least so I could probably clear it. Oh, I think all these guys are taking no crit damage. And I'm a crit build. That would explain the low damage. Yeah, reduce extra damage from critical strikes. Yeah, I'm doing like 300k damage. Kind of cool. And penetrating all up in there. I mean, chaining all up in there. Normally you kill them so quick you don't get to see the chain, and since it's all green and there's not a lot of projectiles, you can see the chain a lot more. God, these minions are so freaking strong. My damage is so weak. Thank God. Only gotta die one more time and then this is over. Boom. Alright, let's do a regular big boy map. And then I think that is it. Let's do like a round one. Iceberg will be fine. Oh, yeah, that chain is nice for clear. Also works well with Wisp as well. Because you're more likely to get the double hits if it's chaining. I think I'm doing a ton of off-screening. Yep. Perfect time to die. Let's try it without the Wisp. Let's do Trinity. That is goofy. That is goofy. The way it bends is kind of goofy. With the slow projectile speed. I kind of like it. Oh, my Trinity is not fully jacked. Not getting enough lightning damage. And I don't know. That is so hard to tell. Once you put chaining support on, I gotta run a couple more. I just cannot tell. This one feels more gooberish because it doesn't have the projectiles. I mean, it hits so much harder. Oh yeah, I was gonna go try the crit since I'm not getting full Trin. I don't know if I need all 3 in Trinity, but I don't wanna fuck around. If I ain't getting the full juice, I ain't getting the full juice. I don't want that. Let's put crit on. Okay, the Wisp are definitely shiny. Let's put these Wisp on. Oh, none of my auras are on. That ruined the whole experiment. Now I gotta put the other one back on. Forgot I died. Yeah, this one feels good now. Man, that was pretty clean. I would say the Wisp would be better, but I don't know if they would be. It's an interesting visual glitch. Chance for more Chaos Orbs. Alright. I've been loving Chaos Orbs. They're real expensive this league. At least they were last time I checked. 130 Divine for... 130 Chaos for a Divine. Sometimes they're up in the 200s. And I've been running Beyond. It's really nice. You get a lot of Beyond in the maps. The old ones didn't give you a chance to spawn Beyond that much. There's all the weird shit like Portal Expansion, which I don't even really understand. But now that you get an increased chance for Beyond, I get all kinds of Beyond. It's super good. It's just cleaning house. Oh, punched in the face. Hopefully that guy's still there. Oh yeah. Well, the Wisp seemed like they did more damage. Okay. Yeah, the Wisp are quite a bit faster on the clear. Oh yeah, the Wisp are a big win. The Wisp are a big win. The Wisps are excellent. I like them. I like them a lot. Let's try it without, let's run a map without chain support again. That chain support is clutch, but let's go back to enhance. Because enhance is a lot of damage. Goes from 1.8 to 2.6. It really is a huge boost in damage. It's also got way more attack speed, which is super good. So the reason I'm running it with and without chain is because one of the main benefits of having the Wisp is the auto-targeting. So you can possibly get away with not using something like chain. Because Wisps kind of support, I mean, Wisp competes against chain support. So you're going to probably run chain support or Wisp. Running both might not be very good. So it's always good to test chain versus Wisp. But it does work really nicely to cover some of the gaps in targeting. No off-screening without chain, though. For game feel, chain is a win. Even though you lose over 1 million DPS, I think chain's where it's at. But we'll see when I fight the boss. If the boss just instantly dies, then maybe it's better. Oh yeah, chain is way better for breach. Though I can't really see. The visual glitch is cutting off the the green colors. Actually, it might not be a glitch. I have the reduce visualizations as it loads up on. So that might be a feature. Fight this boss. I'm gonna run one more map. Oh, that is quick. That is quick. One more map. I'm gonna run it with just... I'm gonna get rid of enhance, and I'm gonna do return projectile support. So we can see what that looks like. Strand will be fun. Oh, that's pretty wild. The damage drop is a lot. And I think without penetration, the return projectiles is not that great. I don't know why I think that. Probably just because they're not going far enough through the pack to be able to come back through, because when they return, they penetrate everything. So if it just hits one enemy and then returns, it's not that great. I'd need some penetration for this to feel good. But as I said at the beginning, I'm not really doing a build. I'm more just testing the Wisp. And you could say that that's part of testing the Wisp, but I'm not going to be playing this as a serious build. Not that I can. It's actually a pretty good build. Not quite tanky enough. It won't take me to 96, I don't think, unless I play super cautiously. And then I just want to see this for the visualization. No way in hell I'd be able to run it without Ice Bite. Ice Bite is the GOAT in terms of damage. But I want to see chain and returning projectiles. Get into some shit. Pack some enemies together. Well, that's pretty chaotic. That's pretty chaotic. I'd have to re-roll the colors because Ice Bite is the one support gem that I just can't drop. With 13 frenzy charges, it just does so much flat cold. Oh man, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. And I bet Deadeyes are probably loving Wisp support. I don't got a lot of time to see myself. But yeah, this seems to be a hit. Oh man, that is a great job with clear. And if I had some instant leech, that'd be really nice as well. But I don't have any instant leech. That's pretty silly. I want to see it in the delve just a little bit. Oh man, this is very visually stimulating. With the green figure 8 and the arrows bouncing around everywhere. Well, they're not even arrows. Yeah, this is pretty fire. I might recolor my chest so I can optimize on the damage. Wait, my Wisp are getting figure 8s too. Oh my god. That is cool as shit. Oh my god, that is really fucking cool. I gotta go one more. Get this treasure. Just one more turn of Path of Exile is in the delve. Just one more turn. Then I gotta go to reality. Oh god, that is fucking cool as shit. That's fucking cool. That's fucking cool as shit. Oh, I got sand in my eye. Such loot. Alright, that is enough for me today. I gotta go make me some food. Later.